It's a surprise. Do you like surprises?
You do?
Okay.
Hey, welcome back to ZK MasterTech. We finally made it. We got the cab pretty much all back together. Isaiah's got a few little things that he's finishing up on the front, but we got the cab on for the most part. So I've been working on getting the fuel tank prepped to get it removed, because in this video we're going to be tearing into the rear axle and getting down to the ring and pinion of the differential. But the first thing we gotta do is get this fuel tank off, and I've already got the fuel tank drained, and I had to drain quite a bit because it was 3/4 full, and I got an old X9 combine fuel tank that I use to drain fuel into, and I pretty much filled that one to the brim, and then I filled our little transfer cart about 1/4 of the way up. So quite a bit of fuel came out of this thing. So I've got it everything disconnected, all the fuel lines, electrical, all that stuff. I'm ready to put lifting straps on this thing and get it pulled off here. So let's get into it. All right, we're ready to yank this tank, and we're going to use the telehandler because I want to take it outside and get it out of my way. If I use the crane, then I just have to set it down and pick it up with a forklift and then go outside. I might as well just do it all in one swoop. So fire it up, Ben. Of course it's making a mess. Let's take her outside so it's out of the way. There we go. I'm gonna start stacking parts out here. There's that X9 fuel tank that I have, and I filled it to the brim with fuel and filled my transfer tank about 1/4 of the way up. All right, now we're gonna pull these fuel tank supports off of each side, get those out of the way so we got room for activities. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier to get in here now. So now we got the track frames jacked up, and I'm detensioning the tracks right now, borrowing Ben's tractor that he had in his bay. So we're using the hydraulics of this tractor, since I can't use the hydraulics of this one to detension the tracks. So we're going to detension it for 5 minutes, make sure all the pressure's drained off, and then we'll move to the other side and detension that side. We got the air jacks on here, getting the tracks off the ground. Alright, so while we got the track detention, I'm going to use this come along to fully depress that cylinder so we got all the room to get this track on and off. So I just take one of those bolts out a little bit, hook onto it. We should be collapsing that cylinder in there. Now I got that cylinder in there pretty much fully retracted. Now we're going to take these idler wheels off here. He's going to take those off. I'm going to take this fuel tank bracket off right here, just give myself a little bit more room to get this track out. Tracks are off. Now we're working on getting this track frame off of here. So we take out all the bolts here, here, and then on the other side. Yeah, so all those bolts there, we got to get out. Kind of tight clearance there. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Look at you go. That's way heavier than you think it is.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know how much this track frame weighs. It's heavy. I probably still don't have enough pressure up on it. So he's using those jack bolts to push it off the dowels. Oh yeah. All right, let's get this one off this side.
Let's do it.
It's a lot of bolts holding those on.
A lot of bolts. Just give me the go ahead.
Let her rip. Would you look at that? I had the perfect amount of tension on that.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
Just set this to where I can hook the forklift up to it and just carry it away, I guess. Just guide it, bring it my way. There you go.
Well, there you have it.
Wheels removed. Well, I don't know how much this final drive weighs yet, but I bet it's a hefty, hefty chunk. So we're getting all the bolts out around here. Then hopefully we can just crane this thing off. Let her rip.
Let her rip?
Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on a second. We're gonna come up with it until we get it level. Pretty, my gap's pretty even. Is your gap even?
Yeah.
All right, try a little bit more. Man, I wasn't that far off.
It's all day.
All right, now we're gonna pry it away from the housing. Just be gentle.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay. We're probably trying to take the shaft with us, aren't we, Dave? Yeah, hold on. Shaft's wanting to come.
There she is.
Oof to May. Rotating. Guessing we can just set these down like right here. What'd you say it weighed, Dave, you think?
I don't know. Around 2, I thought.
20, around 22, 25.
Yeah.
Woo!
I thought they were like 2,700, but a little off.
It's 2,200 pounds, Caleb.
How much is it now?
Probably 2,800.
Okay.
29. How you looking, boys? You like it?
I like it.
She's rock solid now.
I'm sure it is.
Get over here.
It can just be quiet for now.
Break time. Nap time.
All right, we got one bolt left. She's ready to rock.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh man, is this gonna be perfect?
Keep floating.
I try to put the exact amount. Hold on, you're getting ahead of me.
Dad.
Let me get mine wedged. Okay. Pry out. You pry out. Oh, baby. That was sweet. I just put the exact amount of pressure on it that as the last one that I took out, and it was absolutely perfect. That was next level.
That was sweet.
I love cranes.
Where's them blocks that you said?
On the other side of this wall, outside.
How many we need? We got
5.
5.
Boy, this thing's getting pretty skinny, Ben.
Never seen one so skinny.
Yeah, I mean, real skinny. So we got the final drive sitting on blocks. So now the next step is take this PTO shaft out, and then we're going to take the drop box out, and then we're going to pull the drawbar out, and then we got to get our jacks repositioned in here, and then we're going to pull this whole rear hitch frame assembly off with the SEV valve stack still attached to it, and we're going to pull this off in one chunk, and then we can pull the big spacer off, and then we can come back here and take all the bolts out for the differential and pull the differential away. Next step, PTO gearbox housing. No? Oh, there it is.
Is this thing ready?
Yeah. I'll go up as needed.
There we go.
Hold on, let me go up a little. Go for it.
Get on out of there.
Woo!
There we go.
Get on, baby.
Oh, that
What you need? I guess it ain't no more.
that line is in my way. There we go. Oh. Side shift that way. Almost there. Back up, go that way. So now we're going to take this rear hitch support off. Look at the size of these bolts. They go all the way through that spacer into the rear differential. So we got 2 bolts left, but we got to get this thing rigged up to where it's going to sit okay on the forks without wanting to lean. right, back up slow. Whoa, 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 whoa! All right, just stop, lock the brake. I didn't like that. Crane to the rescue. That thing is awkward. I did not like that.
What's the weight of it?
About 1,500 pounds. This thing was awkward, Ben. We about had a
Oopsie.
yeah. About had an oopsie.
I see the chain hoist.
2 of them.
Oh. Oh. Lord have mercy.
That stupid thing. You would have thought that all the weight hanging on this side that it would have wanted to fall that way. But no, it wanted to go this way. Because this piece here has got to weigh more than this hollow spacer. But I don't know. The crane saved the day again. Now I guess we'll put it back on with the crane and not the forklift. All right, we are finally ready to start pulling this differential out. You ready, Ben?
Carnage.
You want to see the carnage?
I want to see carnage.
Do you like surprises?
I do.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Ben's being impatient.
I am. Hurry up.
I'm trying.
It's gonna happen today. It's happening, okay? Is it sagging?
I don't know. I'm
It's
going
sagging
slow.
a little. Yeah. Let's fire it up.
Yeah, we wanted to just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. I could,
oh, look at that. Look at that gap. Would you look at that?
there she goes. She is free. Freedom.
Watch feet.
Yeah, watch your fingers too.
There we go. On.
What's she weigh?
Should be
Oh, what do you guess?
1900.
No, hold on. No, I ain't get my 2,000.
What's your
19.
1900? 1530.
Damn.
Yeah, around 1530. 1,530 pounds.
That's a lot.
Now that's differential.
Yeah. Literally.
And we're peeing. Of course we're peeing. All right, let's see if we can get this thing stood up on her butt.
I've got the power.
And that's why you're everybody's favorite character.
Now we put the blocks there.
What do you think? Looks like we need to go that way.
Right there.
It's pretty wiggly.
What can you do?
But what are you going to do?
You know how much surface area? I mean,
You can't really go out any wider.
I don't think it'll go anywhere.
I don't either. But I don't think you're going to knock it over.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to fall over.
Well, we won't. I don't know about shotgun.
No shit.
What are you trying? What are you trying to say, Ben?
Have you seen his finger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
How long was the toenail?
Do you want to show YouTube your finger?
Huh?
I'll show them that picture I took of it.
Yeah.
Hit it. This is what you don't do.
Yeah, this is what you don't do.
And he was warned.
He
was warned.
he
Don't
was
put your
warned.
hand there.
I told him, don't stick your finger in there before you take the idler wheel off.
Zep
What's he
walks
do?
away. What's he do? Boom. Ow.
Rips his fingernail off.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
You're not the only one that's done it.
I can't keep you alive.
It's on you. I like these. Can I take a crane ride?
We got to do this one more time. Oh, it sounds so bad. Well, let's get these bolts out here. What, Patty?
Suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing you? Where'd my remote go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, help me. I need my clicker. Help me, Tom.
Trying to watch my programs.
Your programs?
My programs.
Is that how you
Yeah, Matlock comes on at 5. Oh, yeah, I found something.
Oh, you found something? Is it going? That baby's in there now.
Come on, baby.
Oh, she's coming. It's going.
I'm out of friends.
Here we go. Patty, you gotta see this up close. You've been waiting for this.
Dear God!
Oh my God.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
It's supposed to be a pinion gear there.
No teethers.
That looks like a freaking, like something you put on a milling machine.
What's funny is the ring gear looks very nice.
Oh my God!
Dude.
Smooth. Like they machined it like that.
Like, yeah, like it's been machined. Oh
God
my
above.
gosh. I can't believe it, dude. Wow. That's intense.
I'm genuine shock right now.
That is wild.
I've never seen. I've seen shredded gears, but not a completely machined surface, basically. That's a tough ring gear right there.
Ring gear, I don't even see any boo-boos. Can you spin that bit?
It looks fine. I mean, it doesn't smell
It-
fine.
Well,
Got a little bit of a lip on some of the teeth, but it got hot.
wow.
No way. No.
It
Smells-
smells a little burnt.
It smells lovely in there.
I'm pretty sure I'm not having a stroke.
Can you see the rat's nest full of metal yet? Or did it fall down to the other side? Oh, there's big chunks in there, dude. Oh, look. Look at that hole. See?
Is that a glove? Oh no, that's teeth.
How'd that feel for you, Ben?
There's a
There's a...
pinion there.
Yeah, you want me to swing that out of the way for you?
Would be ideal. Leave a penny, take a penny.
It's like smooth.
Oh.
Oh my. I mean, wow.
Are you pulling chunks out, Ben? Holy moly.
This girl's seen some things. Good Lord.
That's kind of icky. You going fishing?
Well, I think I need a magnet. There's a lot more chunky down at the bottom of the lake. Oh, I need a stronger magnet.
Take the strong hand, child.
Take it. It's the only way. Oh, I think you're gonna be digging those out for a hot minute.
Yeah, I need either a super magnet or.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
There's.
We ain't gonna get all that out until, see, it was sitting in that pocket right there. That's why it didn't come out. All that metal was sitting in that pocket right there.
It literally has like lathe marks, like it was machined.
Yeah, it looks like it's machined. It just machined it off.
Freaking wild. And this looks like one of those slitting saws.
Is it like, look at these marks here. Look at those like cracks coming through it.
Oh yeah, it's like delaminating.
Delaminating?
Words that I can't spell.
You can't spell delaminating?
Oh, I probably could if I looked it up. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like it friction welded back on there or something.
12 gauge, you fishing?
Yeah. For the A's.
So now we got it flipped over on its side, the side that the brake's not on. So we're going to be taking this end cap off here. We got this special tool. It's going to line up here. We took the little locking plate off, and we're going to bolt this up so we can turn this and thread this out. So I got the special tool bolted on there. So this piece is, I called it an end cap at first, but it's actually called a bearing quill. So we're gonna start taking this guy out, and we're gonna count the number of turns it takes to get this out. There it is. Yeah, some slight discoloration, but the roller bearing doesn't seem terrible. I mean, it's got some tiny scratch marks in it, but a little discoloration inside of here. But now we got the bearing quill out. Now we're going to take this plate off. Grab me a bar.
Multitasking.
Yeah. Well, it started coming off over here. Ah. Oh boy. Man, look at all the metal in there. There's that rat's nest I was looking at. Jeez. That is a lot of carnage. Well, we're gonna have to get that cleaned up, get all the metal out of there. Got that ring gear flipped over. Now that's a ring gear. I mean, you can definitely tell it ran hot. I can't believe it didn't take any chunks out of the ring gear. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Got all the bolts out of this. See if we can't take this apart. Almost looks like these bolt spacings are different. You got your paint marker on you? Or? Okay, we are marked now. See if we can't pull this thing apart. Okay. Looks like it got hot. Man, these do not look good.
Is it just because of this color?
Yeah, it got
hot.
It got hot. Smell it.
Oh yeah. Oh, as soon as you open that up, you can smell it.
Yeah, it got really hot. I mean, look at that discoloration. Let's see if I can pop this diff lock piston out. There's a hole right here. Got it.
Yeah. Woo.
Pop goes the weasel.
Yeah. Need Ben. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that thing was like kabam. Seals are there. Boy, that stinks. Let's get this thresh washer out. It's like stuck. There we go. Cool. Pull this gear out. So now we're going to remove this pinion hub and these differential bevel gears, and they've got these shafts here, and they had a bolt holding that in there. So we got to pull these shafts out, and I've got a threaded adapter made that will go onto the slide hammer right here, and we're going to try to pull the shaft just enough to get it out of this pinion hub right here so we can get that out, and then pull these gears and needle rollers and all that stuff out. I already got the other two shafts loosened. Oh, see, that's the shaft. I didn't want it to fall completely out of that gear just yet. That was the hardest one so far. Those other two just fell out.
Right.
That one wanted to fight me a little bit.
Wasn't no match.
This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pull those needle rollers out. I'll get all those pulled out. Now let's try to get this out. Some of those shims fell. Only 4 needle rollers, that's not bad. See, this is what? Got these go in there like that. Interesting. They look like everything's gotten hot. And can we pull this guy out? Cool. Oh, and there's a thrust washer on the bottom of that. Okay. Well, there's no more pieces. Now we just got to get this ring gear off. We're putting a new ring gear and new bolts, so I don't really care about the ring gear or these bolts, but I care about this piece.
Right, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna stand on it so it doesn't bounce. It's still bouncing. Looks like it's moving.
It's moving. Whew! I think it's, yeah, it's free.
It's free.
Holy moly, dude. Here, take these bolts out, if they will. Grab that gun, 15, 16. All right. That was violent.
Yeah.
There you go. Ring gear. Right there. Yikes. I got the differential housing flipped back over again. Now we're going to be taking out this bearing quill and this plate and removing the brake discs and everything out of this side. And there it is. That's that bearing quill. All right, take that guy out. Off she goes. Let's check out these brake discs. Look to be in pretty good shape. No discoloration. You can still read the numbers on that. Well, that looks mint. I'm surprised that the heat didn't transfer clear over into these. All right, damage assessment. Here's all the metal that we pulled out of the differential. Look at this. Look how it just like peeled the teeth off like that. It's pretty wild. Lot of metal. And we took the differential housing to the wash bay and we pressure washed it out. And it's now squeaky clean inside there. But here's the reason why a lot of the metal didn't come out when we first drained it. So the drain plug is down there. That hole right there is where the scavenge pump is sucking. There's a hard line that goes into this hole right here, but you have these kind of cavities inside this differential housing. Well, there was a giant wad of metal kind of stuck down in this cavity. There was a giant wad stuck right in here, but it was so, it's like all the pieces of metal are really sharp and they stick together, and that wad of metal was just kind of stuck back in this corner. So whenever we drained it out, there wasn't any oil inside of here to kind of flush it out and make it go out the hole. So I think the only metal that was in here was whatever was left in this cavity. That's why there wasn't hardly any oil coming out, because it had sucked it dry in this cavity here. So where the pinion's sitting right here, when that was just grinding, all that metal just fell straight down into here. So that's all cleaned up. It's ready for new parts, because basically everything on the table is going to get replaced. Mainly because of just how hot everything got. I mean, the ring gear turned blue. These spider gears in here got really hot. Everything is just discolored. I mean, look at the heat that was in this. This is just, you know, the cover of the other side that's got the diff lock piston. I mean, look at our friction disc for our diff lock. I mean, the friction discs look okay, but look how hot the steel plates got. I mean, everything just got cooked. This piece, cooked. I mean, the whole thing is just dark and bluing. And I'm not going to bolt a new ring gear to that piece. I mean, who knows what has warped inside this thing. I mean, how hot does it have to get for that much steel to turn that color? So everything is going to get all replaced with new. I wish that they would make a drop-in, ready-to-go differential. Basically, all these pieces, the giant chunk that we pulled out of here, which was all this, I wish they would just have it as one piece that you just dropped a new one in, because that would save me a whole lot of time. But no, we got to piece it all back together, and I've got parts ordered, but there's 3 things I think that's going to be hard to get. So I don't know how quickly we're going to be able to go back together with this tractor. So what I want to do now is I want to get the bore scope in that front axle, and I want to double check it again. Even though we didn't get any metal out, I want to look it over really well, because, you know, it did run with no lube, just like the rear axle didn't. I don't think it did any damage to it because it was full of oil, so it still had, you know, the splash oil lubricating everything a little bit. I mean, we didn't have the pressure jet of oil like the pinion's got that tube on it that has holes in it that's just spraying the pinion gear. But I think it's going to be a lot better than what the rear end is, but we need to double check and make sure that the front axle's okay. So we're already going to have the front final drives and track frames and everything off when we put the wide extension kit on this tractor. So we might as well dive into it once again with that bore scope and just take a good look at it. See if there's any probable cause where we need to pull the axle out of the front of this tractor. Fingers crossed. You got your fingers crossed, 12 gauge? Fingers crossed we won't have to do that. Alrighty, so I got the Milwaukee bore scope here. Remember I was talking about how I thought my magnetic swivel camera base would thread into the bottom of that because it's 1/4 inch 20? It does. So now I can magnetize that thing to the machine and hold it in place. Pretty sweet. Anyway, I took some pictures for you guys on this front pinion, and I'll put them up on the screen here, but it looks absolutely perfect. There's no discoloration in the teeth. They look perfectly fine. There's no metal inside of the housing anywhere. The front pinion looks good. I think we're safe on the front. Thank goodness. Man, I've got a mess. I have got parts everywhere. You guys can take one last good look at this. So Tucker, we got a kid that's still in high school that works here in the afternoons, and he came up and he named the tractor. So any project that we have in here for an extended period of time, I'll give it a name. and he came up with a good one, and I like it. We're gonna go with it. This tractor is now gonna be called Lieutenant Dan.
Would you like to see what Lieutenant Dan looks like?
Yes, I would.
That's him right there.
So Lieutenant Dan is just gonna have to wait for some parts to come in. I should have most of the parts tomorrow. I'm gonna be waiting on a few things, I think. So I'm gonna start up a couple side quests. I'm gonna go work on a front pinion seal on a 9570 RX. We're gonna do a water pump on an 8430 and some fan drives on there. So I might do a couple videos on those side quests. So once we get all the parts in for this, we will be rebuilding the rear axle complete and getting it all back together on the next video. And then we also have to install the wide stance kit and widen out the tracks. So quite a bit more work to do on old Lieutenant Dan here, but that's going to be into the end of this video. Appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe, like the video, comment below, let me know how I'm doing, and until next time, keep that green iron moving.